An inspection of the Maple Fork Bridge in Sulphur led to the mayor to create a plan on making some changes. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Haley Jefferson. Plans to replace the Maple Fork Bridge between South City Service Highway and Prater Road in Sulphur are in the works. And as Mayor Danahay says, the goal is to get it done as quickly as possible. The Maple Fork Bridge that sits between South City Service Highway and the Maplewood Schools is a relatively busy area with over 8,000 vehicles traveling over it daily. However, Sulphur Mayor Mike Danahay says back in 2021, during a bridge inspection by the Department of Transportation and Development, a weight load limit was put on the bridge.
We look at that as the first step in closure of that bridge.
After reaching out to engineers to find the best options for replacing the bridge, Mayor Danahay says they discovered the base flood elevation of the bridge currently sits at 6 feet and needs to be elevated to 10 feet according to FEMA requirements.
So customarily, when a public works project is done and this occurs, the public entity purchases the properties that are going to be adversely affected. And so that's the steps that we are taking.
The commercial property on the west side of the bridge was purchased by the city for $320,000. On the other hand, Mayor Danahay says the owner of the property on the east side is seeking his own appraisal and will be discussed at a later date.
If it is to a point where they're going to have to close it, then it's going for a short period of time. Whereas if we don't do anything at this point in time, what happens and the DOTD comes in and says shut the bridge down, it could be a much longer process with a lot more disruption in those areas.
Along with elevating the bridge, there are also plans to widen the bridge from 2 to 3 lanes. Currently, there is no start date for the project as it's still in the engineering phase, but Mayor Danahay says they hope to have this project completed in the next year or year and a half. It's important for everyone, especially women, to know strategies and tactics used to defend themselves in adverse situations.